Sarah and I broke up. She said it like it was supposed to mean something. It was all a mistake. She's controlling, manipulative. Not like you. You were always so sweet, so understanding. Sweet. I laughed bitterly. You mean weak. Easily manipulated.
No.
I mean genuine. Real. She stepped closer. Clara's going to leave you too, you know. Once the baby comes and things get hard. She's playing the hero now, but when you're sleep-deprived and covered in spit-up, she'll remember she could have anyone. Why would she stay with you? The words hit harder than they should have. My deepest fear, spoken aloud. Clara loves me, I said, but my voice wavered. For now. Pamela moved closer still. But I know you, Lucia. Really know you. Your fears, your dreams, everything. We had 3 years together. She's known you, what, a few months? How can that compare? Those 3 years were a lie. Not all of it. She reached for my hand. Some of it was real. The beginning, before Sarah. I did love you then. Get out. But I didn't pull away from her touch, and she noticed. Let me prove it, she whispered. Let me show you I've changed. She leaned in, and I should have stopped her. Should have pushed her away, called for help, anything. But for 1 week, stupid moment, I wondered if she was right. If Clara would leave when things got hard. If I was setting myself up for another heartbreak. Pamela's lips were almost touching mine when the door burst open. Clara stood in the doorway, her face a mask of fury. Get your hands off her, she said, her voice deadly quiet. Pamela stepped back, smirking. I was just leaving. Lucia and I were just catching up. Lucia? Clara's eyes met mine, and the hurt I saw there broke something in me. She forced her way in. I said quickly. I was about to call. It didn't look like you were resisting very hard, Pamela said sweetly. Maybe you're not as over me as you thought. Shut up. Clara moved into the apartment, positioning herself between Pamela and me. You have 10 seconds to leave before I call security and have you arrested for trespassing. Lucia? Pamela looked past Clara to me. Tell her. Tell her you still have feelings for me. I don't. The words came out clear and certain. I hate you, Pamela. I hate everything you did to me. And even if I'm scared of being hurt again, even if I'm terrified that Clara will leave, I'd rather risk it with her than ever go back to you. Pamela's expression hardened. You'll regret this. The only thing I regret is wasting 3 years on you. I moved to stand beside Clara, taking her hand. Now get out. Pamela looked between us, then laughed.
Fine.
Enjoy your little fantasy, while it lasts. But when she leaves you, and she will, don't come crying to me. She left, slamming the door behind her. The silence that followed was deafening. Clara, I started. Did you want to kiss her? Clara's voice was tight, controlled.
No.
I froze. She said things that made me doubt, and do you still love her?
No.
I turned Clara to face me. I love you. Only you. I was just scared, and she knew exactly what to say to make me doubt myself. I'm not leaving you. Clara's hands framed my face. Lucia, I'm not leaving. Not when the baby comes. Not when things get hard. Not ever. Do you understand? But what if?
No.
She kissed me, hard and possessive. No what ifs. I love you. I choose you. Every day, I choose you. I kissed her back, pouring everything I felt into it. All my fear, my hope, my growing love for this woman who'd saved me in every way that mattered. When we broke apart, she rested her forehead against mine. I should have been here. You're here now. I'm filing that restraining order today. And I'm not leaving you alone until you go into labor. Clara, you have work. I'm taking leave. My patients can see other doctors for a few weeks. You're more important. You can't do that. Watch me. She guided me to the couch, settling beside me with her hand on my belly. From now on, I'm not leaving your side. And she didn't. I went into labor 3 days later, at 2 in the morning. The contractions woke me, sharp and unmistakable. Clara, who'd been sleeping in my bed since the Pamela incident, was awake instantly. "How far apart?" she asked, already moving into doctor mode. "I don't know. 5 minutes. We're going to the hospital." She was already dressed, helping me up, grabbing the packed bag we'd prepared weeks ago. The drive was a blur. Clara held my hand the entire time, talking me through contractions, her voice calm and steady even though I could see the worry in her eyes. At the hospital, she tried to maintain professional distance, tried to let the other doctors take over. But when the pain got bad, really bad, I reached for her. "Clara," I gasped, "don't leave. I'm right here." She was beside me instantly, holding my hand. "I'm not going anywhere." 14 hours later, my daughter was born. The doctor placed her on my chest, this tiny, perfect creature with a shock of dark hair and lungs that worked just fine. "Thank you very much." "Oh," I breathed, staring down at her. "Oh, you're real." All the fear, all the doubt, all the horror of how she was conceived, it melted away. This wasn't my rapist's daughter. This was my daughter.
Mine.
"She's beautiful," Clara whispered beside me, tears streaming down her face. "Lucia, she's perfect." "She is," I agreed, crying too. "She really is." I named her Hope, because that's what she represented. The possibility of beauty coming from darkness, of new beginnings after devastation. Clara stayed with me through everything. The difficult first days, the sleepless nights, the steep learning curve of new motherhood. She changed diapers, rocked Hope when I was too exhausted to move, and celebrated every tiny milestone like it was a miracle. She smiled. Clara called one afternoon when Hope was 6 weeks old. "Lucia, come look." She smiled at me. "That's gas," I said, but I was smiling too. It was not gas. She loves me. Clara cradled Hope against her chest, swaying gently. "Don't you, sweet girl? You love Auntie Clara." But she wasn't Auntie Clara.
Not really. She was so much more than that.
She was the one who got up for night feedings, so I could sleep. The one who held me when postpartum hormones made me cry for no reason. The one who told me I was beautiful even when I felt like a milk-producing zombie. She was my partner in every way that mattered.
You have reached this point. Please subscribe for more. Thank you.
2 months after Hope was born, Clara showed up at my apartment with flowers and a nervous expression. "What's wrong?" I asked immediately. "Nothing's wrong. I want to talk to you about something." She set the flowers down, then took my hands. "Lucia, these past few months with you and Hope, they've been the happiest of my life." "Mine too," I said softly. "I know we're taking things slow. I know you're still healing. But I need you to know, this is it for me. You and Hope, you're my family. The only family I want." My heart swelled. "Clara, let me finish." She took a shaky breath. "I'm not asking you to marry me. Not yet. But I want you to know that's where I'm headed. That's my intention. Someday, when you're ready, I want to make this official. I want to adopt Hope if you'll let me. I want us to be a real family." Tears streamed down my face. "We already are a real family." "I know. But I want it legal. I want the world to know that you and Hope are mine, and I'm yours." I pulled her close, kissing her with everything I had. "Yes." "Yes to what?" "Yes to all of it."
Someday.
"When we're both ready." "Yes." Clara's smile was brilliant. She kissed me again, deep and loving, and I felt pieces of myself, pieces I thought Pamela had destroyed forever, click back into place. The restraining order against Pamela was approved, thankfully, without her contesting it. She disappeared from my life as suddenly as she'd reappeared, and I heard through the grapevine that she'd moved to another city. Good riddance. Sarah, I learned, had also moved away. Part of me wanted to confront her, to demand answers for why my own sister had betrayed me so completely. But a bigger part realized she wasn't worth my energy. Some wounds don't heal with closure. They heal with distance and time. Clara helped with that too. She encouraged me to see a therapist, someone who specialized in trauma and sexual assault. The sessions were brutal, dredging up memories I'd tried to bury. But they helped. Slowly, painfully, I started to process what had happened. Started to understand that it wasn't my fault. That loving someone who turned out to be cruel didn't make me stupid. It made me human. You trusted me because you have a good heart, my therapist said. That's not a weakness. That's a strength. I didn't fully believe it, but I was working on it. Clara was patient through all of it. When nightmares made me wake up screaming, she held me and reminded me I was safe. When I flinched away from her touch because my brain confused her with my attacker, she gave me space without taking it personally. Healing isn't linear, she reminded me. Some days will be harder than others, but I'm not going anywhere. Hope grew, oblivious to the complicated history that had brought her into the world. At 4 months, she laughed for the first time, a real, genuine belly laugh, and both Clara and I cried with joy. She's going to be okay, Clara said, watching Hope grab at toys. Look at her. She's strong and healthy and loved. You did that, Lucia. You gave her this life. We did it, I corrected. I couldn't have done this without you. Clara kissed my temple. You're stronger than you think, but I'm glad you don't have to be strong alone. When Hope was 6 months old, Clara moved in officially. She'd been staying over most nights anyway, but making it permanent felt significant. Like a promise. Are you sure? I asked as she brought boxes into the apartment. You're giving up your place for this tiny studio? I'm not giving up anything. I'm gaining everything. She set down a box and pulled me close. Besides, we'll get a bigger place eventually. When we're ready. A bigger place, I repeated. Like a family home? Exactly like that. She kissed me softly. You, me, Hope, and maybe someday a dog. Or another kid if you want. Whatever makes you happy. The idea of another pregnancy terrified me. But the idea of building a family with Clara, that made my heart soar. A year after Hope was born, I ran into someone at the grocery store. I was in the produce section, Hope strapped to my chest in a carrier, when I heard a familiar voice. Lucia? I turned, and my heart sank.